Hello and welcome back to Leslie Crafts, and today all we're doing really is getting these little headbands sewn up, yeah, so these will be going into, I'm not too sure if it's going to go into Etsy. If they are, then I'm just going to list the colours as a drop down menu. But I've got 7 sizes, so I've got 3 months all the way up to adult. These are 1 to 3 years, and then these here are 6 to 12 months. So yeah, so that's all we're going to be doing today really. So it's a little bit different, but like I said in my previous video, it's been so cold in here, and I've just been sat in my living room with my knitting, and I've been doing these. I've also done some Christmas decorations, and I've got 3 big projects. I've got 2 blankets. One blanket's nearly finished, which is for my son. Then I've got one which I've just started. That's going to be a star pink and white blanket. Not too sure how big I want it yet. And then I'm making myself a jumper. So that's sort of keeping me busy at night. When I'm off, I've had to change stores and stuff, but long complicated story, quite boring really. But yeah, so that's sort of been keeping me a little bit sane while things have been going off the rails. But I quite enjoy doing these. So I'm getting everything up to 10 in one specific pattern, and then I'm going to find another pattern off Ravelry, and then then see what sizes I can do with them, and then work from there really. So hopefully when I come to doing my craft fairs, I'll have a little bit of variety. Once these sell out, they will sort of go, unless I've sold more on Etsy, which I don't think I will. And then obviously I'll just make them. These don't take long to make. Really, I can just sit in front of the telly and do them, so it's not too bad. And I've got a little bag full of 10 different colours, and I just pick a size which I need to get up to 10 at the moment, and I just sit there and knit away really. I write the tags out so I know, because each size I'm on I need different amounts. So I just write the tags, and once I know all the tags are being used, then I know that size done. So there you go. So yeah, so like I say, these are, I've gone from like 3 months right the way up to adult, and they do keep your head quite warm, so which is quite good. Oh, my ears, and I started making them because I needed something for my ears. My ears get really warm, and obviously I wear hearing aids, so I can't wear, well, anything that pushes majorly down on my ears. So I thought these were like the next best thing really. So that was quite good. So I will do that, and yeah. So yeah, so that's all done. And so yeah, so I just thought I'll come on, do a little bit of sewing. I know it's quite boring, but it is another way of having stuff for your craft fairs, Etsy, or any other website you are selling on. Eventually I want to get my Square website up running so I can really come off Etsy, and then I'm just solely doing craft fairs and Square, because once they've sold on my craft fairs it comes automatically off my website, so that's always a good thing. Yeah, so I've done all sorts of colours. I've done like boy colour, well, I've done like blues and purples and pinks and yellows and stripes. I haven't specifically picked just girly colours, or because every girl, every person, every child is totally different to what colours they like. So yeah, and I didn't want to specifically just do pinks and yellows, and I just wanted to do a mix of variety. And it's great with my bag because I literally just pick the next colour out. I don't specifically sit there and go, oh, I've already done that. The colour I'm working on stops out until I've picked a new colour, and then that colour goes back into my bag. So yeah, so that is it really. These won't be going into a poly bag because I want people to somewhat feel how they are. They are in either baby knit or DK weight. So they are quite light for the kids, so they don't get over hot, but they're warm enough to keep your ears nice and warm from autumn to spring really. So yeah, so these are just a little bit of fun. So just a little bit different as well, but I got loads of wool, and doing these you would think I've made a dent in it, but I haven't. So I keep on plodding away with them, and then like I said, I'm just having a look at another design, so hopefully by the time I start doing craft fairs back in, I want to do them in from September, October, November, December. I'm hoping I'll have maybe 2 to 3 different designs of hairbands, and then I'm going to get a little mannequin head, or a couple of them, because I want to do some hats, and I want to put one on there and then have the others in a basket where people can have a look through them, and then they can see. So but and obviously these little tags can just get get retaken off, but I just find them really cute. And I've got a pink one. I do wear my pink one. I'll be wearing my pink one going into work tonight, because it's getting quite chilly, so I've got to get the bus. And then after that I'm lucky to get a lift home, and then after that on Friday again it'll be bus both ways. So yeah, I'll be wearing that, and then obviously walking home hopefully it's not raining tomorrow, but it's supposed to be quite windy. So, and my ears get really cold. I have my father's ears, which they stick out, or bigger ears than normal for my head. So, but yeah, but like I said in my previous videos, these are just going to be what I'm working on, what I'm doing. There'll be some show and tells, things like that, and yeah, I've got to do what what makes me happy and everything else, and I'm sure there's lots of people out there who diversify in what they're doing on their markets or craft stores, or I have noticed the difference between America, Australia. Those are the two places which I follow people doing their craft fairs. Not very many people in the UK vlog about it, but I have noticed that in the UK that people don't like actually spending what the products are actually worth. I don't know if that's a UK thing or if it's just because we're just meaner than the rest, but I have noticed that in especially in America, they'll sell a little plushie for about $15, which is about anything from 10 upwards. Couldn't do that in the UK. People just wouldn't. I have sold toys for a lot more, but not for what they're worth in time, money, effort. So with these, I think they start from $3.99 and go all the way up to $9.99, which is for adults, because the adults take the longest. So I've just sort of done it, and not how long it take me, but I've just increased it by £1 for every size up. See if that works. I'm not lowering my prices because I think it's worth what they are. At the end of the day, I think it's a little bit of a bargain. And yeah, and I've had people haggle with me, and it's like, you wouldn't haggle with Tesco's, so no. It's not too expensive, it's just out of your price range. There's a huge difference. It's like me going, asking, a big designer, oh, can't afford your stuff, can you lower your price? It's just out of my price range. And everything else. So you just have to stick to your guns, I'm afraid. And I think, there's a lot of time and effort put into these, and yeah. So that's my little whinge. But yeah. But like I say, each video is going to be different. There might be more. Just sew with me and see, and everything else. But no, so these are, so I've got 1, 2, 3, oops, 4, 5, 6. So I've got 6 of these. Obviously I've got another 4 done in my basket. Just in case anybody says you've got 2 of the same colour, I haven't. This is a lighter green than this one. I don't know if the camera's showing up, but yeah. So these are the 1 to 3, and these are $6.99. So yeah, So if you look after them, they'll should last you for 3 years. Or if your your 4-year-old child is a little bit smaller, then they'll last you even longer. I know 2 of my kids, they were a lot smaller for their ages when they were little, and then they had a massive growth spurt, and now they're really tall. So I mean, these 3 are 6 to 12 months. So again, these might fit your 1-year-old until they're like 1.5. It all depends on your kid's head size, really. And these are $5.99. So yeah, so these are the headbands so far. I'm doing other ages now, and then yeah, so but these are the colours and everything else. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you again on the next video. Okay, bye now.